Welcome back, everybody. Long time no see, literally long time no see. Prime time for True Sports. We are back, Slater. Nice to see you again. A lot has happened. Congratulations, baby Reed. Shout out. A lot has happened since last time we were here, but we're back to football, Slayers. Anything you want to talk about before we get into it? How are you doing in general? Sports, your fantasy team's looking good so far, a lot better this year.
Yeah, well, I did my research this year, but not a lot has changed when it comes to taking risks, you know? Yep. Bijan Robinson with the 4th overall pick, you know, I'm invested in Bijan Robinson, Mahomes with my 2nd, Calvin Ridley with my 3rd. So, you know, I'm going bold this year. I believe in my team. I did my research. I got the guys I want, and I'm feeling good, but you know, doesn't mean anything if I don't win. But other than that, everything's been great. I feel great. You know, like you said, lots has happened. You know, baby boy Reed, couldn't be more happy, couldn't be more proud. Best thing that's ever happened to me. And you know, but we're back, and this show's about sports, and that's what we're gonna talk about. So, you know, it's great to be back, and I'm excited.
Let's go.
Yeah, and we're ready. Yeah.
Long time no see. So let's just start with recapping Thursday Night Football. We saw the defending champs Kansas City Chiefs take on the Detroit Lions. Lions were a team that everyone was kind of favoring last year after their Hard Knocks trip. We got to see a lot of, it was actually a little slower to start, but we saw Patrick Mahomes struggle without Kelsey there, late night scratch. We saw Kadarius Toney drop a lot of easy passes. He had really no chemistry with any of his wide receivers, you know, besides Watson mainly for the most part. But what were your thoughts, takeaways from that, if you had any that you want to highlight?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think, like you said, you know, the pass rush. I mean, Aiden Hutchinson was getting through the O-line all night. They're having trouble containing him. So, and he's a great young player. For some reason, they mic'd up his parents. For some reason, I don't know what that was all about. With all due respect, you know, no one really cares.
I know, that's a really mic'd up.
But you know, great game from Aiden Hutchinson. Like you said, Kadarius Toney, I mean, dropping passes, everyone's giving him crap. You know, it's week one. It's week one. There's still a lot that needs to be figured out with all teams, you know?
Yeah.
But everyone's talking about, you know, oh, Mahomes didn't have anything or any, but, you know, the Lions played really well. Yeah. They were on the road against the Super Bowl champs. They got a rookie running back, you know, Jared Goff, who a lot of people have written him off, you know, for a long time now.
Really?
But they played really well. I mean, it speaks to how they were playing last year before the season ended. They won the last, 8 out of 10 games, I believe.
Yeah,
they were one of the hottest teams going into the end of the year. So I think the Lions are a team to be reckoned with. A lot of people have them winning that division, but it'll be interesting to see. It was a great week one. It's great to be back. Mahomes is my fantasy QB, so I'm riding with him all year. But yeah, I mean, I think it's just awesome that football is back in general.
Yeah, if I had a takeaway, I think one of the things everyone was thinking about just in general, fantasy-wise and in general, is the backfield with Dave Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs. How would that work out? Would it be kind of like the Jamal Williams and Swift duo last year? And it kind of was. They said they're going to ease in Jahmyr Gibbs, and they really meant it because he only was so limited in touches in comparison to Montgomery. But we were talking about right before we started, a veteran that's on the road against Super Bowl champion, especially in Arrowhead, probably the better call, strategically. But I think Jahmyr Gibbs especially, we also talked about that too, that how fast he is, how, he can just dodge and, zigs and zags so easily that he's going to be a special player.
Yeah, he looks like a great player for sure. And I think that what you said is right. I think easing him into that role it's probably the smarter call.
Yeah.
But they paid David Montgomery. They got to use him.
They got it. They gave him 3 years. They're not going to make him just sit the bench either. So.
But Jahmyr Gibbs looks special. So whoever's got him in fantasy, you guys are probably really happy. Even though he didn't do great statistically for points week one,
he looked great.
He's going to be a good player.
The eye test looks great.
He's going to be a great player.
I think, it's going to be very good to kind of just see how it progresses over the next couple weeks, because I know a lot of people, they drafted him, they traded up to get him. So let's see how they use him. Fingers crossed, because I'm the guy with Jahmyr Gibbs on both my fantasy teams.